I've always loved urban exploring, going into forgotten places, abandoned schools, and old buildings. It was a thrill. Nothing bad had ever happened until this one night that completely changed the way I see it forever. Originally, I was supposed to go to the movies. Plans got cancelled, but I still felt like I had to go out, and I thought, why not take my friend? He'd been going through a lot in life, and I figured maybe exploring would be a distraction. Now, I usually don't bring new people. Safety is always in the back of my mind, but this wasn't his first time with me and nothing had ever gone wrong before. So I messaged an old friend and asked for a new spot. He sent me a location, a little abandoned school downtown. At first it felt like every other trip. We drove there, parked a little away, and started scouting for a way inside. The back of the building had an opening, but there were people hanging around, too risky. So we tried another spot nearby, but that place was sealed tight, doors nailed shut. We circled back to the school, and this time the people were still there. I should have listened to my gut and walked away, but I didn't. The school had 2 fences you had to get through. The first you had to roll underneath. The second had this tiny gap you could push open and squeeze through. We made it in. My adrenaline was pumping. I climbed onto a short roof that connected the big building and a smaller one. My friend stayed below me. I whispered down, telling him the way inside, but warned that we'd probably be seen. And then everything snapped. Out of nowhere, this angry voice cut through the air. "What the F** are you doing on my property? Mother F************. My heart dropped, I froze. For a second I thought it was the cops. But then I heard my friend scream, "Stop, we'll leave." The man stepped out of the shadows holding a bat. He shouted, "I saw you trying to get in from a mile away." And before I could even process it, he started swinging. I'll never forget the sound. My friend's cries, the thud of the bat, the sight of blood spraying across his clothes. I was on the roof, staring down, completely paralyzed. The man looked up at me, eyes wild. I begged him, "We'll leave, I swear." But he sneered and said words that still haunt me. "No, you're leaving in a body bag. I'll kill every single Mexican." I screamed to my friend, "Run, run now," as the guy tried to come after me. Without thinking, I jumped off the roof, hit the ground hard, and bolted for the first fence. I saw my friend already rolling under it, his face covered in blood, his eye swollen shut, his clothes soaked. I've never run that fast in my life. We got to the car, but he was bleeding so badly his wrist was literally squirting blood. I yelled for him to get into my car and we sped through downtown. At one point, I even spotted a cop car. I ran to it, desperate, but there was no one inside. No help. Back in my car, my friend looked at me, pale, shaking. He whispered, "Thank you for being here in my life. I'm dying, I'm cold." I screamed at the top of my lungs, racing toward the hospital. People stared as I pulled up, both of us drenched in blood. They rushed him inside. Staples, stitches, a cast. His mom thanked me for saving his life, but all I felt was guilt. That night broke something in me.